Hello P6, welcome to Monday. Before we think about today's tasks, let's just take a moment to think about something that we were doing last week. As part of Book Week last week, we were thinking about our extreme expression competition, and I wonder, have you managed to send in your entry for our extreme expression competition yet? We heard lots of you doing wonderful reading last Thursday for our P6 Zoom. I wonder if you haven't already sent in your entry, perhaps you would consider sending that in today. Today's the closing date for entries. All the details are on the Book Week webpage. Today, why don't you make sure you do some reading? Try and read for at least 15 minutes every day, please, and try to log into Bug Club and see what's there for you. To start off your written activities today, I'd love you to have a go at this spelling challenge. What I've done is I've given you the first letter and the last letter of different words, and I want you to see if you can make up a word that actually fits that beginning and that ending. So if I have given you an S at the start and a T at the end, well, can you think of any words that might fit in there? Well, it might be the word scent, S-E-N-T. If I wrote down the word scent, then S-E-N-T, I've added the E-N, I would score 2 points. But I wonder, can you think of any better words that would fit in that space? Any longer words that begin with S and finish with T? Can you think of any better words? You might go for a word like silent, S-I-L-E-N-T. If I went for silent, then I would earn points for the I-L-E-N. So I would earn 4 points for that. What you're trying to do is make as long a possible word as you can for each of these and try and achieve the highest score that you can. That's the lower level, the chili challenge level. If you choose to do the moderate level, then what you're trying to do is get a target score of exactly 20 after you've done your 4 words. If you're trying to do the super spicy hottest level, then what you're trying to do is get a target score of 20, but without using the letter I in any of your words. I wonder, will you be able to do that? Have a go, challenge yourself. But don't forget, if you're not sure how to spell a word, make sure you look it up in a dictionary. Today's main activity is a comprehension, and we're going to think back to something we did 2 weeks ago, because you might remember that we were watching a clip from A Perfect Planet, and we watched a clip that was all to do with marine iguanas. Well, today we're going to watch a clip that's all to do with an Arctic wolf, and this Arctic wolf is doing its very best to catch an animal. It's doing its very best to catch an Arctic hare. And what we would love you to do today is begin by watching this video. Once you've watched the video at least 2 or 3 times, then download your written activity. And your written activity is all based on this clip. Now, the clip itself is quite short. It would be a good idea, as with lots of these YouTube videos, to click once it starts playing on the CC button, and that's your captions or your subtitles, and it just sometimes makes it a little bit easier to understand what's happening. So watch the video at least 2 or 3 times and then download your comprehension. There are 2 levels to choose from: a higher level comprehension, which looks like this. So you've got 2 pages. No matter which level you choose, you've got 2 pages, and the lower level challenge then looks like this one. Doesn't matter which one you choose, when you've finished, you've got an initial research task. The video is all set in what's called the Arctic Circle. I wonder if you can find out for me the names of at least 5 countries which have land within the Arctic Circle. So that's going to be part of your challenge. Then for your final challenge based on A Perfect Planet, I'd like you to go and watch another video. I'd like you to go and watch this video, which is all to do with the life of a baby polar bear. This clip's a little bit longer, and I would love you to watch it through and then jot down some facts that you learn all to do about these baby polar bears. Jot down 5 different facts that you have learned from watching this YouTube clip. Once you've done all that, P6, why don't you have a little bit of fun? I found you a really good art video. Why don't you go and have a go at learning how to draw an Arctic wolf? And if you've still got any time, head over to Education City, have a go at Play Live Words. Well done to Olivia, to Jude and Abby. They took the top 3 spots last week, but my goodness, it was very tight. We had amazing scores. You had to do incredibly well to get into last week's top 10. So the leaderboard is now reset. Why don't you see if you can get your name onto our leaderboard as we start this week's literacy? Good luck.